Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to a fresh start of the week. And welcome to us embracing and understanding that anger is something that hits us at any time, and it can become detrimental for us, for our mental health, our physical health, our relationship health, our financial health, or any kind of things that can be associated with anger. And if we understand and recognize the anger, what are we doing? We allow ourselves to experience inner emotional freedom. Because once you're free from that, then your ability to think, your ability to react, your ability to face the truth, and your ability to be the wiser one increases. So let's just understand that, what are the aspects of anger that keep hitting us, right? So first, I'd like you to just sit very comfortably, because when you come for these recitations, the idea is that you should be in a totally relaxed space. So just sit comfortably. You'll feel the difference when you realize you want to sit comfortably, soften your shoulders. Take a deep, gentle breath and let your awareness turn inwards. So, right now, we're not doing the meditative part, we're just sort of getting into the flow of understanding anger. So, let your awareness turn inwards. Right. So, right now, what are we doing? We're taking a moment to arrive physically, mentally, emotionally into our own space. Allow your breath to slow down and soften. Let every exhale release just a little tension, release the stiffness, or release the emotional density that you may be carrying without realizing. Yeah? If you wish to close your eyes for this, you can do this. Or just simply look down and feel yourself releasing the stiffness, the tension, and the emotional density. So, what are we doing today? As I said, we are going to explore anger recognition, not as an emotional battle, but as a doorway into deeper freedom. So, remember one thing: anger is not always loud. We know that. Sometimes it is a silent anger, sometimes it is a stored anger, and sometimes it belongs to someone else. But we allow it to be a part of us, and we allow it to live in our lives, literally in our nervous system, in our body, right? So, why? Because you may have spent years adjusting yourself, holding back your desires, not allowing your own truth to come out in terms of what you wish to do, you wish to say, you wish to experience. You may be, because of that, allowing yourself to, sort of hide in the darkness. In the darkness means not in a negative space, but not allowing yourself to express, not allowing yourself to shine, not allowing yourself to make your presence felt. Or you may be doing all this to avoid triggering someone else's anger. Don't we all go through this? Just give me a thumbs up or a, an indication that you agree with this. Yeah. So sometimes you may feel disturbed by someone else's suppressed anger. Their suppressed anger is making you angry. Sometimes you may feel disturbed by expressed anger. That happens all the time, doesn't it? And sometimes you may feel disturbed by anger that you only perceive. You think that, they are angry. Then you start having a guilt complex. What did I do? Have I done something? Is there something, that is triggered this? You perceive that as anger. Their silence maybe, or their indifference, or their ignoring you. So lots of things. So today we're not just talking of the anger we feel, as I said, we're talking of trying to recognize anger recognition, right? So all this is, leads to a lot of sensitivity. And this sensitivity affects how you make choices and how boldly you live your life. Think about it. You may not, your father comes home from work and his body language is stressed, tense, and his jaw muscles are clenched. And you get a feeling, oh my God, I think he's not in a good mood or he's angry or something. That's the perception. So what do? We try to keep in the background. There must be something fantastic you want to share with him. What you did maybe at school or college or at work. Something exciting, but then you say, no, let it be. I don't want to say anything right now. I don't know what mood he is in. That's perception, isn't it? So that way you'll notice that there would be very many forms of anger, recognition that you need to understand and absorb in life. So what is our intention today? Today, our intention is to rise above this sensitivity and gently invite yourself and others to be completely okay with all that you are and all that you do. That is equally important, right? So let me give you some examples as started loving giving little examples for us to understand better. So what are that are the kind of influences where anger is part of our lives. So let's say in daily life, maybe you avoid expressing what you want to eat or where you want to go or how you want to spend your time because you fear that it'll upset the pattern with others, or you fear that someone else, it could be your family or your friends or your colleagues or anyone, they'll get irritated. So you just keep quiet. Haven't you noticed when you go out in a group, there is someone who will, sort of want to dominate. Okay, let's eat this, let's order this, let's do this, let's do that. And you may suggest something, but then you get ignored. No, we won't do that. Let's go, because you'll realize later that one person who's dominating, and you normally, all of you follow the pattern of what that person is doing. Because you fear that there will be irritation that will come up in the group or in the family or in the person, and that can ruin the moment. Hasn't it happened with children? They want to go, let's say, to the children's park. Let's go as a family, and you say, no, let's go somewhere else. So they sit in the back, feeling very cheated, and they feel very upset for some time. And of course, they're children. they come back to normal because there are no filters. But hasn't it happened that we just sort of overrule what is to be done and said? So then it becomes a pattern. What is the point of expressing myself? I'm not going to be heard. उसने तो वही करना है जो उसको करना है. Isn't it? That happens, right? Then, sorry, in family relationships, what happens? Suppose somebody who's a loved one withdraws quietly, just is silent, and you immediately assume that you did something wrong. What are you doing? You are personalizing their silence as anger. This happens, right? And then maybe you start nitpicking. What's wrong? Kya ho gaya? Have I done something? Has so and so done something? You want all kinds of explanations. You see all kinds of explanations coming out of you because you feel that there is, and the person is saying nothing, I'm fine, just leave me alone. The sentence of just leave me alone also makes you think that something else is wrong. Right? So we just assume that either you did something wrong and or something has gone wrong, and you personalize their silence as anger. Nowadays, you see children saying very often, Mom, just give me space, leave me. I just want to be in my own space. And you get a little irritated because we don't understand the language of Gen Z. And we wonder, what do they mean that they want their own space? Chalo beto, be part of everything that we are doing. So we just perceive that, they are being either irritable or they are being selfish or they're being arrogant, or you perceive that there is something wrong. Why should he want to be alone? And then you get suspicious. You might peek into the door to see what are they doing. Don't we do it? Be honest. There is this tendency in us. And if the child is a little extra silent, then you think that what's happened? Is he angry? Did I do something that he didn't like? Did I irritate him? So we keep taking on everything on ourselves. So when you have a partner, it could be a spouse, it could be a good friend, it could be, just your, well, if there are youngsters, your boyfriend, you hold back your needs because you worry that your partner may feel criticized or triggered. You don't allow yourself to say anything because you feel they'll get triggered or they'll feel criticized. So you're being, as we call, very mahan. Yeah? At work, you take on extra workload and avoid saying no because you fear that your colleague or your boss might get annoyed. So just keep on taking on extra work, which is not part of what you should be doing. Because they'll be annoyed, so let me do it. Because he might not treat me well, because I may not get that promotion, so let me do it. And then when we talk of money, you keep saying yes when you want to say no, fearing where money is involved, fearing anger or guilt tripping or emotional pressure being put on you if you say no to where money is involved. And sometimes, of course, it leads to a lot of chaos between families, even for small amounts, where you have to give or share. And you turn around and say, no, I'm not going to give. But you don't do it because you feel no point, let me give it. Because otherwise, वो गुस्सा हो जाएंगे. Or they'll put me on a guilt trip that I asked you money just for this little thing and you didn't give it. See what's happened today. You're not responsible for everyone. or there's emotional pressure to let go of your money, property, money, finances, situations, right? So there are many, many, many aspects where we have to understand what anger, we have to recognize what anger means and liberate ourselves from that bond that we have created with anger. So now, just imagine yourself in a safe space and see, look back and what I've said, if anything, any of these aspects is a part of you. If it is, today is the time to understand it and first just allow ourselves to repeat these insights internally and let them soften and sort of allow us to go into the major affirmations later. So these are imprints that we are carrying, within us. So let us first release these imprints with simple R5 statements and then we go to the real affirmations. These imprints I'm going to say only once each because that is not the affirmation, recitation that we have, which comes up later. So just close your eyes and with every inhale and exhale, imagine yourself saying this. I'll say it slowly. I find my need to manifest anger in others. IR5, my need to experience anger. IR5, my need to prove my worthiness by tolerating others' anger. IR5, my guilt of upsetting others by my actions, reactions, and decisions. IR5, my need to carry forward the ill effects of past anger. IR5, my fear of being targeted by being insensitive to others' anger. IR5, my compulsive need to generate anger in others. IR5, my fear of freedom from others' anger. So as you breathe in and breathe out these statements, let your breath guide you to release, to soften, to dissolve, and to rebalance. Take another deep breath. Invoke your healing masters, healing guides, healing angels, your higher consciousness, radical consciousness, your teachers, mentors, gurus, and guides. Seek their support, seek their guidance, seek their understanding, and seek their partnership to help you recognize the anger and allow you to liberate yourself from this pattern As you continue your journey forward to connect to your superconsciousness and prime resource energy in an easy and effortless manner. Collect all your personal thoughts and energies wherever they are in the universe. See them, feel them, entering you, centering you. And when you feel centered, take another deep breath to absorb it and recite with me or after me. With soul's love, I engage with my inner calm even when others express their anger. With soul's love, I engage with my inner calm even when others express their anger. With soul's love, I engage with my inner calm even when others express their anger. With soul's love, I engage with my truth without the fear of triggering someone's rage. With soul's love, I engage with my truth without the fear of triggering someone's rage. With soul's love, I engage with my truth without the fear of triggering someone's rage. With soul's love, I engage with the courage to live freely beyond suppressed anger. With soul's love, I engage with the courage to live freely beyond suppressed anger. With soul's love, I engage with the courage to live freely beyond suppressed anger. With soul's love, I empower myself to recognize anger without absorbing it. With soul's love, I empower myself to recognize anger without absorbing it. With soul's love, I empower myself to recognize anger without absorbing it. With soul's love, I empower my heart to stay open even in the presence of emotional storms. With soul's love, I empower my heart to stay open even in the presence of emotional storms. With soul's love, I empower my heart to remain open even in the presence of emotional storms. With soul's love, I empower my energy to remain centered when confronted with past memories of anger. With soul's love, I empower my energy to remain centered when confronted with past memories of anger. With soul's love, I empower my energy to remain centered even when confronted with past memories of anger. With soul's love, I escalate my awareness of subtle anger signals within and around me. With soul's love, I escalate my awareness of subtle signals within and around me. With soul's love, I escalate my awareness of subtle anger signals within and around me. With soul's love, I escalate my ability to rise above old patterns of avoidance of fear. With soul's love, I escalate my ability to rise above old patterns of avoidance or fear. With soul's love, I escalate my ability to rise above old patterns of avoidance or fear. With soul's love, I escalate my strength to remain unaffected by the anger of past masters. With soul's love, I escalate my strength to remain unaffected by the anger of metaphysical forces or past masters. With soul's love, I escalate my strength to remain unaffected by the perceived anger of metaphysical forces or past masters. I'll repeat this one. With soul's love, I escalate my strength to remain unaffected by the perceived anger of metaphysical forces or past masters. With soul's love, I evolve my relationship with anger into understanding and neutrality. With soul's love, I evolve my relationship with anger into understanding and neutrality. With soul's love, I evolve my relationship with anger into understanding and neutrality. With soul's love, I evolve beyond the need to generate anger in others for validation. With soul's love, I evolve beyond the need to generate anger in others for validation. With soul's love, I evolve beyond the need to generate anger in others for validation. With soul's love, I evolve into someone who responds from wisdom instead of fear. With soul's love, I evolve into someone who responds from wisdom instead of fear. With soul's love, I evolve into someone who responds from wisdom instead of fear. With soul's love, I emerge stronger from every encounter with suppressed emotions. With soul's love, I emerge stronger from every encounter with suppressed emotions. With soul's love, I emerge stronger from every encounter with suppressed emotions. With soul's love, I emerge free from the guilt of upsetting others unintentionally. With soul's love, I emerge free from the guilt of upsetting others unintentionally. With soul's love, I emerge free from the guilt of upsetting others unintentionally. With soul's love, I emerge confident in expressing my desires and decisions. With soul's love, I emerge confident in expressing my desires and decisions. With soul's love, I emerge confident in expressing my desires and decisions. With soul's love, I engage with compassion for the angry without sacrificing my peace. With soul's love, I engage with compassion for the angry without sacrificing my peace. With soul's love, I engage with compassion for the angry without sacrificing my peace. With soul's love, I empower my boundaries without apology or hesitation. With soul's love, I empower my boundaries without apology or hesitation. With soul's love, I empower my boundaries without apology or hesitation. With soul's love, I escalate my clarity in identifying emotions that do not belong to me. With soul's love, I escalate my clarity in identifying emotions that do not belong to me. With soul's love, I escalate my clarity in identifying emotions that do not belong to me. With soul's love, I evolve from carrying forward the ill effects of past anger. With soul's love, I evolve from carrying forward the ill effects of past anger. With soul's love, I evolve from carrying forward the ill effects of past anger. With soul's love, I emerge from the shadows of fear into the light of emotional freedom. With soul's love, I emerge from the shadows of fear into the light of emotional freedom. With soul's love, I emerge from the shadows of fear into the light of emotional freedom. With soul's love, I empower that part of me that is ready to be completely authentic. With soul's love, I empower that part of me that is ready to be completely authentic. With soul's love, I empower that part of me that is ready to be completely authentic. With soul's love, I engage with life without the anxiety of being targeted by anger. With soul's love, I engage with life without the anxiety of being targeted by anger. With soul's love, I engage with life without the anxiety of being targeted by anger. With soul's love, I evolve beyond hypersensitivity into balanced emotional presence. With soul's love, I evolve beyond hypersensitivity into balanced emotional presence. With soul's love, I evolve beyond hypersensitivity into balanced emotional presence. With soul's love, I emerge aligned with people who accept me as I am. With soul's love, I emerge aligned with people who accept me as I am. With soul's love, I emerge aligned with people who accept me as I am. With soul's love, I empower myself to address, release, and transcend my sensitivity to others' anger. With soul's love, I empower myself to address, release, and transcend my sensitivity to others' anger. With soul's love, I empower myself to address, release, and transcend my sensitivity to others' anger. Take a deep breath and slowly let these affirmations integrate in every cell, every fiber, every muscle, every tissue, every organ of your body, including each chakra of your body. Feel the sensation, vibrations, and frequencies aligning to your understanding of anger recognition and liberating yourself from it for your own emotional freedom. Feel the inner space that you have created, a space where anger no longer controls you and your own truth stands tall. Recognize that anger isn't about judgment. Recognize that it is about clarity. It's about knowing what is yours and what is not. It's about breaking the habit of shrinking in the face of someone else's emotional outbursts. You are not here to walk on coals. You are not here to apologize for your existence. You are here to live abundantly, freely, and authentically. Carry this clarity with you gently. Let it guide your choices, your boundaries, and your self expression. So just remember, I am abundant, I am free, I am authentic. I am abundant, I am free, I am authentic. And when you are ready, rub your palms together, massage your face, your scalp, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your body, your legs. Feel yourself being grounded, aligned, synchronized. Feel yourself coming back in the here and now with renewed strength, softness, and abundance. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Any thoughts, any questions, any sharing, any experiences, any feelings, any rising of emotions, anything you'd like to share with the group?
When you asked us to check into the space that we've created, I think that was a very deep, very still, and actually very free space. So,
Wonderful,
thank you for that.
wonderful, wonderful. Anyone else would like to share any experience or any eureka moment, something came to your mind which said, aha, I need to change this?
No, just feeling calm and relaxed.
Great. All right. So thank you everyone for being here. This is a very, today I don't know why I felt it, but this seems to be a very necessary recitation. So of course I'll post it in the group, but whenever you want, you can always come back to it, and allow yourself to go through this pattern of understanding that you can empower yourself, you can emerge from it, you can escalate issues, you can escalate your own strengths, etc., and then make the best of it. All right. Okay, now I see some raised hands when I said okay. Yes, Bina?
Yeah, thank you for the wonderful session. It perfectly resonated with what I needed for today.
Wonderful.
Joined bit late. I will need to refer the recording.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I'm a bit low
Mm-hmm.
uh, due to the cervical pain that has come up sometime back
Mm-hmm.
during the recitation. Anything that I need to work on it, anything I need
Just
to
work with
decide
me.
apart from
No,
that.
yeah, Bina, just just listen to this affirmation, recitation, maybe once again, once more. The more you listen to it, the more you will, get the energies helping you to release a lot of things inside you. So don't feel low about it. I mean, feeling low is also a trigger that feeling needs to get out from you because somewhere it has been generated by anger, some kind of anger that we hold on to, we don't realize it, okay? So just listen to this recitation. I will be posting it in the group and you can listen to it. If any sentence resonates a lot with you and you feel this is for me, then just repeat that one separately. You can write it down and repeat that one separately also. Because in the beginning, I had also given some R5 statements. So they are also there in case you missed out. Okay? So no worries, you can follow it from that. All right? Okay, Snigdha.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Snigdha.
Yeah, ma'am. I also forgot to add that towards the end of last week, I think from the last few days,
Mhm.
I've been uh, I've been very aware of my sensitivity to others' anger, and I've been asking the masters to help. I've been working with it. Somehow, it has been continuing in different forms of it has been emerging.
Mm.
So when this particular recitation happened today, I thought, aha, thank you, and I'm so grateful.
Oh, the masters are listening to everyone's request. We have to just understand that. And I keep repeating this every time. The masters are there. They're there not only to, for us to fulfill our little requests, but they are there to guide, to take our hands and make us go forward. All our gurus, all our masters, all the consciousness that we operate under, they are all there to guide us and make us understand that life is easy, life is effortless, life is fun if we make. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
Right. So, anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here and see you again tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the recitation. Bye bye.